Hello, my name is John Morgan. This is my class project. I'd like to start out by quoting something for Christopher Columbus. And he once said that in order for a person to cross the ocean, he must have the courage to lose sight of the beach. And for me, life is a lot like the ocean. Most of the time it's smooth sailing, beautiful weather. But on the other hand, we'll run into our occasional storms. And like Christopher Columbus says, you have to have the courage to lose sight of the beach. You may have to move away from home for the first time, maybe go to another state for a job, start a new family, lots of things like that come along the way. And you have to be able to have the courage to take that step. And throughout my life there have been three items that pretty much represent things that have happened to me, or how I've used them. And that would be the rope, duct tape, and a compass. The rope, very useful item. It can be used to secure things during rough weather. It can be used to climb the obstacles that might come in your way. It can also be used to pull things out of danger. But there's a dark side to the rope. And someone once said, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. And believe me, I've been on both ends of the rope. Especially at my earlier age, when I was younger. And I used to take unnecessary risks and chances. Didn't listen to advice. And I'm sure my father said that a lot to himself. He'll hang himself. And there were a lot of times that I came close to the hangman's noose getting tied around my neck. But like I said, the rope has other uses. And I was able to pull myself out. But as I got older, I began to learn how to use the rope more wisely. I used it to tie up my loose ends, pull myself up to a higher level. Career-wise, I used it. However, like I said, it also has a dark side. And sometimes there's not enough rope in the world to get where you got to get. That's when duct tape comes in handy. Duct tape, you can piece together another rope. Or you can use it to temporarily mend something. And I use the word temporary because that's all duct tape is. It's used to fix the problem, but it's not a permanent solution. You can fix it, then you have to work on it. Figure out the right way of fixing it. However, sometimes you can't always find the right way. And that happened to me during my 20s to 30s. I was married, career motivated, and unfortunately my mind was more on my career than my family life. Although, I love my children, I neglected my wife, so eventually we went our different ways. Plus we had different goals in life. And there wasn't enough duct tape to fix that. I could not hold that marriage together with that, or rope. The rope couldn't get it tight enough. But just like everything else, you have to move on. That's when the compass comes in handy. The compass is also a very useful tool. You can use it to guide you towards a place, maybe an opportunity. And throughout my life I've had lots of opportunities. And like a compass, you can still get lost. You may know where north, south, east, and west is. So the problem is you could be, let's say, for example, in the middle of the desert. You know where north is, so you head north. But what if a town isn't for 300 miles in the north? Well, behind you, south of you, there's a town 15 miles away. You can walk 300 miles and end up not making it. So you got to use it wisely. But it does give you direction. And for me, it gave me direction to go back to school. I spent 30 years doing the same thing. And I had meant to go back to school for the longest time. And the compass has helped me guide me and keep me on a true course to where I want to accomplish. It's not easy. I'm juggling 2 part-time jobs now because I couldn't do my other one because I would not have the time to go to school. But I am going there, and I still use the duct tape, and I still use, today, the rope. I use them both, just like the compass. Together, I hopefully have learned to use them wisely. So, like I said, in life, I have several things. And I carry these in my backpack. And the backpack, for me, is lightweight. I can't carry a lot of objects. I can leave in a blink of an eye. Life is moving constantly. And I like to travel. And I like to travel light. And it also represents burdens. I try to eliminate burdens and what they call baggage. Someone once said, I heard it on the radio, I may quote this wrong, but I'll paraphrase it what I can. There comes a time in everyone's life when you must say goodbye to the people and things that cause you stress. And say hello to things that bring you happiness and love. And that's what I've been trying to do the last couple years. And hopefully I will succeed in that. Of course, we're always going to have a little bit of stress. We can never get rid of it. But the backpack is lightweight, like I said, and it's easy to tote. And I can't carry that much, so it makes life a lot easier and less clutter. Well, that's my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.